Hello guys, here we are starting the round 2 for the aeroDynamix Division 1 at Russia. So we're just waiting for the few last guys to come in and we'll be underway shortly. Oh, it's a mad weekend, wasn't it? That was a mad weekend for me, so if you joined me on Saturday, yeah, I apologise. That was crazy. It was crazy. So while we're waiting in the lobby, we'll get our championship leader up. Obviously, this is round 2, and I believe round 1, Monster in the Williams is leading the championship so far. So let's have a little look. Oh, have a little look. What's on here? Jack Taylor clipped me being sick live on stream. Brilliant. Love that. Whoopsie. Yeah, if you didn't know, it was my birthday on Saturday, but I kind of committed to streaming, but my mates were just force feeding me shots, and then someone subbed like five of them, so I done half a pint of shots and I puked afterwards. It was horrific. Yeah. Funny stuff, funny stuff. Oh dear. Oh, what's that? Hey, Snipes, cheered 20 bits. Lovely, mate. Thanks very much for that. Appreciate it. Cheers. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. Hopefully I put on a good show for you lot. Where are you in here? You're racing tonight, aren't you? Are you not racing tonight? Interesting. I thought you were. Is this not the league you're in, Snipes? Or is it a different division? Forza Ferrari. Let's have a look. Where are we all at? Who's Forza Ferrari? Womax is in. Pascaf, Andrea, look, Soul Swipers, Chappy Cho, Nixon, BGR, Chrisma. He's I think he's the league owner. Chris is. There he is. Snipes is in. Look, in the Renault. Keep an eye out for him. He had some pace in the last race in the Division 2, I believe. I think it was. Looks like these guys are starting. Brian van der Berg. He's in the Red Bull, and he's also wearing a Red Bull top today. He sent that through my Discord. So Monster's the guy leading the championship at the minute. We've got Prig in as well. Alfie F1 in the McLaren. Lovely. It looks like I've commented on these guys before. What we were doing, we were going and having... Oh, mate. I hate it when you're trying to click on something and everyone sends messages. Yes, I'm ready. Ready to go. Ready. Oh, I keep clicking on these messages people are popping up on instead of the top left. I hate it when it does that. Right, Division 1. Championship Division 1. So, out in front at the minute, it's Monster. Obviously, he won the race last week. 25 points. So, he'll be wanting to carry on form and put that on pole. So, watch out for him. He's in the Williams. Safta in the Alfa Romeo. He's close. He came second last week in the Alfa Romeo. You got Andy Meister in the Ferrari. Adam cheered 100 bits. Lovely. Thanks, Ads. Welcome in on the stream again, bro. Cheers, mate. Appreciate that. A Pelican in the Racing Point with 12 points. A Lewis in the Mercedes with 10. A PGR in the other Racing Point, who finished very well, very good in the last race, them two, finishing 4th and 5th. Snipes in the Renault, finishing 6th with 7. Nixon in the AlphaTauri 4, and in the McLaren, Seba Flauta. Yes, it is correct. Cannot pronounce that name right, so we're just calling you Flauta. 2 with 2 points, and our league owner is sitting there in the Haas with 1 point. So there is the championship at the minute. Obviously, we're round 2, so anything can happen still, but it is the Monster leading the way from last week, and he will be wanting to put on a show here and keep the form up. Yep, Joshua, let's go. Josh Wineshill, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that one. Thank you. It all helps. I really do appreciate it. So thank you, Josh. Right, here we go. We got a full quality on our hands, guys. Let's see if I don't lose my voice towards the end of it. I'll move the mic away a little bit for a minute. So they're just putting on their setups now, and everyone's going to be going out on the softs here. It's all about getting into Q2 here at Russia. So they'll probably have 2 runs on the softs, and we might see different strategies for race start on Q2. But is there any movement? It looks like there's movement in the Ferrari garage. And yes, I was right there, but we've also got a Williams coming out. Or is that a Mercedes? No, it is a Williams. So we'll get the telemetries up for you. And get on a track full map. So it's the Williams car of Monster. He's leading the championship, and he is out first, wanting to put the hydrate. Murph, welcome in, Murphy. Cheers. It's not alcohol this time. We're staying away from that tonight. So Russia, it's I love Russia. I like it. There's a lot of 90-degree corners, a couple of good long straights. We're going to see some overtaking, some tricky off-camber corners as well, where the back end always wants to get away with it. This is a fun track to go around, I believe, because these 90-degree corners always have a nice long straight afterwards. So there's a lot to be gained and had if you don't have the exit speed coming out of them. So here is the first straight they're coming on to. I believe in a minute it will be a DRS zone just here on to sector 2. So round this bend here, and then you come onto this long straight. So this is where you really, there's a detection point there, and this is where you really need to get this corner right, because it's such a long straight, and the DRS will be open here. They're on an outlap, and we're going to ride on board with our championship leader Monster, as he's just warming up the tyres and brakes to get on. This is a really hard corner, so you come in flat out as you turn around the corner, turn around that, and then you slam on the brakes. You've got to hit that apex, and all here, it's and this corner here, your back end always wants to come out of you as it's slightly off camber. So and then you come towards the last few corners. But anyway, we're going to ride on board with the Williams car and see what he can do. So get a good exit after the last turn, cutting the apex there, getting the power down. So flat out through here, first DRS zone on the pit straight, and it's wide open. So you want to keep it tight around here, try and eke out every single type of time you can. And this one is a slap on the brakes, but you've got to cut that corner, get that exit, cut across the next, keeping it round. Now this is another corner, keeping it tight. You've got to keep it tight here. He chooses not to. Oh no, he is starting to bring it in tight here. So you lose all the curb, get the apex, get the exit speed, using all the track there. And it looks tidy so far for the Williams car. We've got a lot of cars on their hot laps behind him as well, so we'll flick through as they come around. And he really chucks it in there, does the Williams car of Monster. And here, every apex has to be hit around here, otherwise you will be losing time. And it looks like the Williams car is doing a great job so far here. 17 of you in so far, so much appreciated. I'm going to go on to the game now. Yeah, sorry mate, I was on the wrong screen, Bajabo, so there you go, we've got it up now, sorry about that. So it's the Williams car, he keeps it nice through there. It's a very tidy lap for the Williams car. And let's see where, there's the pit entry guys, let's see where he can put it. So the last corner, where can he put that? I believe that is a 1:31. Bajabo, thank you so much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate it. So there's the benchmark from our championship leader. Let's see if that's enough to get him into Q2. Now, yeah, man, smooth. If you are new to Formula One and not too sure what we're talking about here, we have 3 qualifying sessions. Each qualifying session, you will lose 5 drivers. So we've got a full grid here today. And we will be losing 5 drivers out of Q1, so the 5 slowest guys will be out of Q1, next Q2. And that is where you'll be starting on the tyres, you'll be starting the race on of the fastest lap you set in Q2. So perhaps you might see a few guys going for the medium compound tyre because they want to start on that one. But they have to be quick enough to get in that top 10 shootout also, otherwise it would be a waste of time. But we'll explain that later in Q2 as well for you. So we've got a few more laps in here. Paskov in the Red Bull, very close behind Monster there. Priggs in 1:31.9. And Kerry the Hunt comes in with a 1-8. So just jumps Prig there. The other Williams car saying, oh, hang on, we got a spin, we got a racing point. A Pelican has had a bit of a spin. Now has he got damage? Adam gifted a sub. Oh, Adam, mate. Paul gifted a sub, mate. Thanks so much, bro. Christ, you are absolutely loving it. Absolutely loving the gift, mate. I really appreciate it, Ads. I really do. Thank you very much. So a Pelican has had a bit of a spin, so we'll have to re-go. I'm not sure if he got any damage through there. But I don't think a 132 is going to get him through to Q2. Currently 12 minutes left of this session. Let's have a look at Snipes then. He's on a hot lap, a bit sliding through there. He's on the soft compound tyre, and he's coming through now to start sector 3. And after the long straight, that is. Paul K, yeah, well, yeah. Adam giving you a sub there. Nice one, Paul. You have the use of my emojis now. Emoji number 1 is a Formula 1 car with my logo on it. And the second one is a racing... Oh, it's a bit sloppy there for the Renault. Oh, is that not an invalidate? He's drifting around the last few corners there. Maybe he should have took up rally driving, Snipes, instead of Formula 1. But he's going to put a lap in all the same. It's a 1:32.3. It puts him into 7th, but there's a lot of time. He definitely can improve on that. I'm not sure if that'll be enough to get him into Q2, but we'll soon find out. Is he going again, though? Or is he on an outlet? Is he going to come in? Okay, Alfie in the McLaren. He's on an outlap. Who else is? Have we got anyone else to know? Okay, so we got Alfie on an outlap. We'll keep on board with him for the minute and see what he can do. Both McLaren boys are out there on track, so let's see where the McLaren boys can put these orange cars. Kind of need it, though. Alrighty. So here he comes through the last few corners, and he's going to start his hot lap. Let's see how tidy this is. We're going to give Alfie a bit of screen time, a bit sloppy through there, but looks right on board with him. He's on an hot lap, sorry now. Looks tidy through there. So he's got to keep it tight through here. He's going to save time, keep it a little bit tighter. Use all of that curve and swing it in. Doing a Haas car getting out of the way. So great job from him. Looking pretty neat and tidy so far. Does the McLaren car, hitting all the apexes there, getting good exit. A little bit of understeer on that. Out of that corner, but looks pretty tidy so far from the McLaren. He's just got to keep it together here as we enter the long second DRS zone of this Russian Grand Prix. Hitting the brakes now. This is such a hard corner to get right, and you don't want to be too eager to get the accelerator on here because you need the exit coming out of this corner. And he's in sector 3 now, only a few more corners to go. And it's a little bit of a tag slapper there. That's going to cost him a few attempts. But it looks tight. He's got 2 more corners to do. And can he keep it together? What is it? It looks very good indeed. It's a 31.8. And the McLaren boy puts it in P6. That should be enough for him to get into Q2, I believe. We got the other Ferrari coming, of the McLaren coming through now. And he crosses the line with a 1:32.2. So he's in 9th place. Our league owner is starting his hot lap in the Haas. I have no idea who that guy is or anything. I don't really know, but okay, right on. So we're riding on board with Chris. As the people, he's only one of 4 cars, they're not set a lap, but he's on a hot lap. He hasn't invalid yet. He's coming through sector 2 into the DRS, so slight slide there, which is going to cost him as he gets to the end of the lap. 7 minutes left here, and it's Monster still out in front, putting the benchmark down, but coming through sector 2, and it's the Haskar that gets the fastest sector. So this is looking good for Chris. Can he keep it together through this last sector? A few more corners. Oh, everyone's struggling there out of that corner. It's definitely one that takes a lot of battling with the wheel there to keep that in without sliding. So anyway, Chris crosses the line and goes a P3, so that will be definitely enough for him to get through into Q2. And Womax, where's Womax put that car there? He's 11th in a minute with a 1:32.2. It looks like he might be going around again. No, he's not. So Chappy Cho, he's invalidated his lap. He was on a hot lap and now he's invalidated. So, oh Christ, Josh there having to negate the AlphaTauri car there, almost getting in the back of him by the look of that. So, Soul Swiper's in the Mercedes on his outlap. He's got Andre in behind him. He's just getting out of the way for the Mercedes to get on with it. And we're going to go into broadcast mode. And let's see what this guy can do. He's the only one, bar Chappy, who invalidated on his lap, but to set a trap. But here we go. So the Mercedes guy of Soul Swipers is on his hot lap. Yeah, I have no idea, Adam, what that was about. I have absolutely no idea. No idea. Absolute none. Five minutes left of this Q1, and now these bottom 5 boys will start to be panicking as we see Josh and Andy Meister getting out of the pits and going again. Now, are we going to see a few of these guys? Maybe Snipe's going to have to go again. He's gone on an outlap. We've got to look at Womax, Flauta, BGR. All these boys could be in danger here if these guys on outlaps, on laps improve. So you've got Josh on a lap. You've got Andy Meister on an outlap, Martin, who's in the pits, but I expect he will be coming out as well. Chappy Toe is yet to set a line. Let's see what Soul Swipers does though. He's through sector 3 now. He's just got to keep it together through here. Everyone's struggling with the back end through this corner here. Can he keep it together? And looks very tidy indeed. So he comes across the last 2 corners here now, and he goes and crosses the line. And he puts the Mercedes into P11. Ooh, that could be very, very close indeed for the drop-off point. So it looks like the drop-off point is around a low 132s. Now a lot of these guys are going again. So Joshua in the Renault Monster sets another fastest lap. So he goes out again. He didn't need to. He should have saved us maybe another pair of softs there, but he wanted to get a bit of practice in by the looks of it. So the Renault car, a 132.6 beat from his last outing. What can he do this time? So the Renault boy crosses the last corner and puts it. Okay, so he will have to go again. He's not going to have enough time to get round again. So if he's got to, if he wants to stay into get into Q2, he will have to go again. But has he got enough fuel? Andy Meister on a hot lap. He's 3 temps up on his time, but he needs to improve even more if he wants to get out of qualifying 1. Where can the Ferrari boy put this car? Can he get him into qualifying 2? Andy Meister goes 11th with a 1:31.8. And a lot of these boys are actually flying now on an outlap. These guys could improve. Then Andy Meister, Brian here, PGR need to improve on their laps. Let's have a look. We've got 2 minutes left of this session. Riding on board with Snipes at the minute. What is his time through Sector 2? So just reaching the detection zone for the DRS, and the longest straight here on the track. Second DRS zone here at Russia, and we should see some brilliant overtakes through this section. So he's nearly 3 tenths up on his time after Sector 2. Can he keep it all together through the last sector? And at the minute he's right on the drop zone, but he's improving. We've got an Alfa Romeo who's getting out of the way for the Renault guy. And he's got to get this right. What is he going to do? Is the Renault guy going to make much places up here? He comes across the line and he puts the Renault car. Is he going to be safe? He does. He gets that with a 1:31.3 and puts that in third. So that's definitely going to see him through to Q2 for sure. Who else? We've got Womack is in the drop zone now as well. Is he going to improve on his time? Flauta is a little bit up on his time as he goes through Sector 1. Oh no! Womack has binned it! So Womack is absolutely... he's not going to have enough time to get round either, and he's binned it, and that's a yellow flag in Sector 2. He's going to be fuming. Oh, Womack could be out of Q1 here. And, yeah, such a shame. He's right on the cuff. So if Flauta improves, which he is... Flauta has improved on his time through Sector 2. Can he get that car out of the drop zone? Brian has Brian has retired from the race as well in 13th. Has he pinned it? Or has he retired in track? So maybe that he knows that's the best he can do. But where is the McLaren boy going to put it? He puts it in 12th and drops down Womack. So Womack is out of Q1. So is Martin 69er. Who else have we got on hot laps? PGR in the drop zone at the minute. He's just up on his time as he comes through Sector 3. Is he going to improve and drop Brian out? Yes, he does. Just so Brian is in the drop zone. He's safe at the minute, but Andre is a 2.5 tenths up on his time. If he can keep it together now, as the checker flag has come out for these guys, but the Haas car may end up dropping out Brian here. And Chappie Cho not fast enough there, so it's could Andre drop out? He's down on his time now. He was up on his time through Sector 1 and down on his time really, so he's got to get this really well here if he wants any chance of getting into Q2. He comes across, comes around the last corner now. Oh no, it's not. He's through Sector 2. That was stupid of me. Oh, brilliant. So these are the dropout guys here. Chappie Cho, Martin 69, Josh and Womack and Andre is all out. But sorry, not Andre. Andre's on a hot lap now. Can he get it up into the top 15 and drop Brian out of Q3? Q1. I'll get my words out properly. Jesus. So last corner. He crosses the line and he does not improve. So Brian gets through by the skin of his teeth, but he retires. So hopefully he retired in the pits. Otherwise he won't be going through the Q2. But there we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's quali 1 finished. Sorry about the screaming kid. That's quali 1 finished, and there are your bottom 5. Andre Womack, who binned it. And as he was improving on his time, so such a shame from him. Joshua in the Renault out as well. Martin 69 retiring, as well as a Chappie Cho only there with a 1:34.2. So maybe he got caught out by the time clock. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is our qualifying first part of qualifying done. Join us next for qualifying 2. Adam, I think they're just people that come in and try and do things. I think I've got to put a bit more restriction on it. I think, but my brother should be on it by a moderator. So yeah, I think my brother might have deleted that one. I don't know. Sorry. Yeah, so we're back on to qualifying 2. We've got 15 minutes of that. Dizzy Lizard, can you try and sort out what's going on with that? Obviously someone's jumped in on the stream and started posting crappy links, so I don't want any of that going on. Right, so qualifying 2. A lot of guys out on track. Who is the first one out? It looks like maybe the Renault guy got out first of Snipes, and the Ferrari boy wants to get on with it and get in front, and the Renault guy is happy for him to do so. 19 of you in, guys. If you haven't liked me or followed and you're enjoying the content, please hit that follow button. It all helps, and I really would appreciate it. Thank you very much. So let's get these back up again and we can see what sectors they are. Perfecto. Okay, let's give the Racing Point some airtime, shall we? So, a Pelican. Now, he did get some decent points in the first race, I believe. I don't have my phone, my daughter's got it. I can't check, damn it. So let's ride on board with the Racing Point car and see how he goes through this hot lap. Using all the track there onto the green stuff. And he's got to get this that corner right. As you can see, this straight here is the second part of the DRS zone in Russia. So hard on the brakes here. So Renault's going really wide. There's a slight lock up there, and Snipes needs to get out of the way as the Racing Point is flying through. So this is a very difficult corner to get right, not let the back end get away from you. Same with this one as well. Keeps it nice and tidy through there. Where is a Pelican? Anyway, so Pelican 131, Paskov with a 131.3. So as the track beds in, and you have they call it track evolution. So basically, the more of these cars go around, they're leaving rubber on the track, therefore giving the guys more grip. That's why you find a lot more faster laps as we come through to Q2 and Q3. So that's his hot lap. Snipes. Okay, we're going. Where's Monster? Monster puts a 131.9, so not the best lap for him. We're riding on board with his teammate Josh, and we'll see what he can do. We've got yellow flags in sector 2, but it looks like there's cars are just slowing down. Getting out of the way of the Williams car, who's on a hot lap here, and looks. Oh, nearly invalidates there. We've got yellow flags here, but I think it's just guys are slowing down, getting ready for their hot lap. So DRS open for the Williams car, and let's see where he can put this Williams car, man. Let's see. Must be very off-putting seeing yellow flags. Slight mist of the apex there. He's going to compromise his exit here. Going to cost him a few attempts at Brian, staying well out of the way. Ooh, there's a bit slidey through there. Using all the track though, which is good to see. Getting the apex as Paskov enters the pits there. He comes around the last corner. And he puts it 7th with a 132. Oh, what's happened there? Prig has had a bit of a moment. Coming through. What's Prig doing here? That's, so he's had a bit of a spin. So he's got 9 minutes. He's going to have to get in the pits and get a new set on. Mommy, sorry, excuse me. Hey, eat pizza then. Oh, I'll be right back, guys. Sorry, I just got to deal with my I've just got to deal with my daughter quickly. All right, I'll be right back. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Sorry about that. Apologies for that. I'm on my own tonight. Wife's gone to get her nails done, so trying to do 3, 4, 5 things at once. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, what we got so far? Everyone seems to have put a time in. The last bottom 5 at the minute is PGR Prig, who looks to be starting his hot lap now after having a little bit of a wobble. And losing. Hey, Reeve Vidice, welcome in on the stream. I haven't seen you in here, and you're a subscriber as well. So, cheers, mate. Thank you. Okay, Nixon is Chris and Snipes are our bottom 5 so far. So these boys will be all in the pits now, waiting for the second round. We've got 5 minutes left of quali 2. Who's going to make it into the top 10 shootout? 5 minutes left, and Prig is on a hot lap. Can he improve on his time? Going through here now, and looking nice here. Lovely. This is the corner you've got to get right. Get the power down without letting the back end go. DRS open through this sector too. goes a little bit deep into that corner. That's going to cost him. And that's look, the problem is with that, if you go a little bit deep, it compromises the next corner so much. The back end just wants to go away from you. Is that going to cost him much time here? Let's have a look. So he's coming through the last corner. Where is he putting the Ferrari? Can he get out of the top bottom there? And he does improve on his time, puts it P8, but he's only 2 places from the drop zone as everyone else is out on a hot lap. He's got 4 minutes. PJ has invalidated this lap. Josh is on. Is not improving his time just yet through sector 1. Okay, so he's improving as well. I kind of want to keep an eye on these guys here. Snipes also. Right, so PJ's just about to come through now to start his lap in the Racing Point. Oh god, 23 of you guys joining in on this stream. Wow, thank you, that's amazing. But here we go, Racing Point of BGR starts his hot lap. He's out of the, in the drop zone at the minute, so he really does need to improve, and Kerry needs to get out of the way and let him go through, which she does as she exits the pit for her out lap. So nice and tidy through there. Yellow flags through sector 1. Mercedes just getting out of the way there. Keeping it nice and tight through here. And it's used all of this right hand side, bringing it in and getting that exits there, using the track, getting the exit speed out of this corner. Beautiful 90-degree corners here. It's all, you've got to get them so right. Because every time there's a 90-degree, there's a nice little bit of a straight there. So, whoa, a bit of a tank slapper there. That might cost them a little bit of time, so hard on the brakes here. Really get the power down, put in the load on that front right tyre, letting the tyre do the work. And it's looking nice and tidy through here. DRS open here through sector 2. We're going to see some beautiful overtakes through here, I'm sure. And then it's hard on the brakes. Gone fast to sector 2 as the Racing Point car. So looking very tiny through there, in fact. And just got to keep it together here for the last few corners. This is the last tricky part. I don't want that backhand getting out of him. It's wanting to, but he controls that very well. So the second to last corner, and uses all the track and gets it across the line. He puts the Racing Point into P2. Fantastic lap there from the Racing Point car. And Monster, who is on a hot lap as well. He is our championship leader after round 1. So all these bottom 5 guys all on their hot laps at the minute. So Nixon is 4 tenths up on his time through sector 2. So he's improving massively. But we're riding on board with Snipes. Almost a second up after sector 2. And he crosses the line here, the Renault guy, and puts it in P7 now. That drops Prig out as well, but he's on an out lap. Andy Meister in his second Ferrari is on a hot lap now. He's a 10th up on his time, but will that be enough to get him out of the drop zone slightly deep in there, which is going to compromise this corner, but he's just about saves it there. 23 of you guys in on the stream, thank you very much for joining me. Appreciate you here with the aeroDynamix Division 1 round 2 here at Russia, and it's the Ferrari boy wanting to get it in the top 10 shootout, and he's coming across the line, and he'll put that Ferrari. Doesn't improve on his time, so he needs to go again. He's got time to do it. We've got Flauta, who is in the pits, and he is now confirmed to be out, but these guys are coming in now. Josh is now been demoted to 11th and is in the drop zone, but currently through sector 2 he's 3 tenths up on his time. This could get very interesting, could drop Brian out as well, and it does indeed. So Brian has dropped down to P11. He is out of Q2. So Josh, can he get across the line? No, he's invalidated. So that is it, ladies and gentlemen. He is invalidated. So he is out. Who else? Andy Meister is the only guy now. If he gets it, beats his time, he will drop Kerry out of the top 10 shootout. It's all down to Meister now to see if he can get it into the top 10 and drop down Kerry. Kerry will be sitting Oh, mind you, Kerry's on a hot lap as well, isn't she? No, he's not. So, will Andy Meister do enough? He's 4 tenths up on his time, which I think will do it if he keeps it going. Oh, it's so tight round there. That could have cost him a little bit. He's got all the sector 3 wrong again. But is it going to be enough for him? He comes across the second to last corner and he's pushing like out. Whoa, come on, he's invalidated on the last corner. So that's Andy Meister out of Q2. So here's our drop zone, guys. Brian out, Josh, Flaughter, Prig and Andy Meister are out of Quali 2. Up next, we have the top 10 shootout. Join us next for the aeroDynamix qualifying 1. Quali 3, sorry. What an idiot. Oh, got to get that right. Well, there you go. That is a qualifying 2 done. Do like a good full quali. It gets almost exciting than the race sometimes. It's brilliant. Love it. Oh, okie dokie. So that's everyone done and dusted. Oh dear, I've got my daughter shouting again, so I'll be back again, guys. Okay, so we're here for the top 10 shootout. Top job, mate. Thank you very much, Noxa, for the kind words, mate. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. So, top 10 shootout, guys. Let's see. Oh, I'll tell you what we didn't do for Q2 is we didn't look at the tyres, did we? Damn it. That's what I'd normally do. So we'll have a quick look. Obviously, everyone's going to be on the softs now, but I forgot to see what these boys were doing. I'm gonna guess that monster. Hello, Brian, mate. Welcome in, bro. Welcome in. 23 of you in here tonight. Absolute brilliant views. Appreciate it. Very much appreciate it. Thank you very much for all the support. I've got the camera off at the minute because I'm eating as well. Only TC on medium. Right. Here we go, here we go. This is it, this is what we've been waiting for. And the Williams car of Monsters out first, but close behind him is Alfie, not giving him any room at all. Bit unusual. Bit unusual considering. Surely you'd be dropping off a little bit, but Alfie probably looking in Monster what I saw. Monster medium, yeah. I gathered Monster. Monster started the medium compound tyre last time, I think, so I think he's going same again. But I don't understand why Alfie in the McLaren is right behind Monster. Maybe he feels that if he can just get the toe and follow his lines, that he'll get himself up there as far as possible. Maybe a good shout if he can just about stay with him. A little bit of a tactic going on here from the McLaren boy. I do like it. I like it indeed, actually. Getting a good toe as well through this in a minute. He's going to get the DRS he's going to get DRS. But so is Monster, obviously, because everyone gets DRS in qualifying. But he's definitely going to get the slipstream. So he's going to be dragged along by the Williams car, which actually could help him. If he's not a driver that you would expect to be in the top three, if he can stick with him and get the toe and the slipstream, he's then going to be back on the back of him again. But Monster's on an absolute flyer. He sets the fastest sector so far. Well, he's obviously going to be. He's on a flyer, but he wants to continue form, does Monster, and he wants to put it on pole. So what is the benchmark going to be? Oh, so Alfie goes in, so he must have invalidated. Oop, it gets a bit slippy there. So anyway, so 130 is your benchmark from the guy in the Williams with a 137. So there's your benchmark, guys. He's invalidated. So Racing Pie of a Pelican, he's going through a sector 2. We've got Chris Mate with a 131.4, almost over a second behind a Monster. Looks like he's going again, does Alfie. Soul Swipers coming through sector 3. He's invalidated. So a lot of these boys have invalidated. The next racing point is looking like he's going to put a lap in. And where can PGR put it? So we've a 131.7. So far, provisional pole is going to Monster with a 130.7, almost a second. I know there's only 3 times left so far, but we'll soon find out as we get a few more times coming through. So Nixon looking very racy, setting the flag. We've got sector 1 and sector 2 yellow flags. But I think that's just that we're not getting out the way of the racing point. So Pelican puts a 2-minute 3, so that was woeful. And that was definitely him just... Oh Christ, Monster went round again and put a 134 in. Fantastic, again. Gee, God almighty, that's a crazy lap. Nice lap. Nice lap there from the Williams car. Right on board with Nixon. He's coming through to the last 2 corners. Where can he put the AlphaTauri car? Where is it going to be? Can he send it to Monster? Can he put him under pressure? He doesn't. He puts it on the second row of the grid provisionally with a 131.7. Snipes on invalidated again. Has Snipes. So right on board with the Mercedes guy of Soul Swipers. And he's invalidated. Here we're going into the pits. A lot of guys invalidating here. Kerry is going to put in a lap though, so she crosses the line and puts that P4 second row of the grid provisionally though, of course. Alfie is back out and on an out lap. There's 5 minutes left of this top 10 shootout, and it's Monster out in front of Pelican with a 131.5 and Chris with a 131.4. Can he get above that? Come on, McLaren. Let's see where you can put it, Alfie. Only the only the McLaren in the top 10 shootout. He's got to do well here and try and get up as far as grid as possible to keep the constructors battle alive. He looks like he's on a flyer. Looking nice and neat, hitting all the apexes, using all the track, keeping those four wheels gripped to the track. Looking very tidy indeed from the McLaren boy. Hiya, I'm back. Hits that beautifully there, keeps it out wide to cut that so you can get the power down nice and early. Looking very tidy from the McLaren boy. I believe this is going to be a good lap. Can he take it to the Williams car monster though? Is anyone going to get anywhere near that guy with a 130.4? We're going to wait and see though as the McLaren boy crosses the line. Where does he put it? Only fourth fastest with a 131.239. Very close to a Pelican indeed. So 3 minutes left of this session. You boys out. Pascal in the Red Bull coming through now. He's going to be setting a timed lap. So what is it going to be for the Red Bull? And puts us second with a 131.0.3. But still 6/10 behind Monster at the minute. Absolute flying lap from the Williams car. True to form. He's in form at the minute, the Williams car. And it's looking very good for him here to maybe snatch that pole position. But anything can happen in this qualifying session. Is this going to be someone coming out of nowhere and putting it on pole, taking the fight to Monster? Monster has come out on an out lap, so he thinks that he can improve on that time as well. Snipes is on another hot lap. A Pelican has retired from the session. He's binned it. Where are they going on the? He's binned it. Where's he binned it to? Is that rain coming down? Did I see rain there? So a Pelican will not improve on his time, but Snipes is coming through the end of sector 1. I swear I seen a bit of rain on the screen there. It is, it's raining. It's raining. It's raining here at Russia, and believe it or not, that could be the end of qualifying. If it gets a little bit greasy, they're not going to improve on the time. The track's just starting to get a little bit wet here. So Snipes out on a hot lap, yet to set a time lap here, and he's probably timed this horribly wrong. As across the track, it will be starting to get a little bit greasy now. So far, it looks good. He's just got to keep it together through sector 3 and not invalidate. Yellow flag in sector 1, but we've got green flags running away again, so that's fine. And where does he put that? So it's a 131.8. So yeah, it looks like the track is now starting to go away from us. Snipes is in the Mercedes. Soul Swiper, sorry, is comes across the line with a 131.7. So who else on a hot lap? Chris starts his lap. Monster, he's up on his time through sector 3 as the rain pours, gets even heavier. So ladies and gentlemen, I genuinely think that could be the end of qualifying here. As the rain comes down and gets darker and darker and wetter and wetter. Don't think these guys up guard. He's just dived into the pits. Everyone is in the pits there, ladies and gentlemen, and I don't think he's invalidated. Sector 2, he's invalidated, and Snipes is 14 seconds of time. So by the look of it, guys, that is it. Let's have a look at Nixon, see if he is improving through sector 2 though. I don't think he will be, as it's getting very greasy out there now. No, it's 2 seconds up on his time. So the rain has massive upset here today and stopped us from having a last minute battle. So I'm going to call it now. Monster is on our pole position holder and puts it at P1 for the race. Paskov close behind him in second in the Red Bull. Kerry Hunt will take the first step on the second row of the grid with a Pelican. Alfie in 5th, Chris in 6th, Nixon in 7th. Soul Swiper will be starting 8th, PGI 9th. And rounding off that top 10 is Snipes. So yeah, and there we have it, ladies and gentlemen. Qualifying is done. Up next is the 50% race around Russia. And let's see if it's a wet race. That would be interesting if it is, wouldn't it? The qualifying has just finished and it's chucking it down. So see what the race is like. Qualifying's done. Up next is the race. Go on, give us your predictions, guys. You've got 20 of you in. Come on, get chatting with me. Who do you think? After watching qualifying, Monster's looking very strong indeed, but the race is a different story altogether. Can Poskov take it to the first corner and get that position? Getting the toes a long way to turn 1 here at Russia, and if he gets a good start, we could see Poskov getting the jump on Monster, as he'll be starting on the medium compound tyre, I believe. So yeah, that's it done. Up next is the race. Come on. Come on, guys, got 20 of you in. Let me know your predictions. Say hello. I want to know who's watching the streams. Come on, say hello. Right, so here we go. The race is next, and it looks dry and sunny here at Russia. Full grid as well, and these boys have waited a long time. Guys out in Q3, I mean, last night I was out in Q1, and yeah, when you're out in Q1, you're literally waiting. So Andy Meister top 5. He's calling it for himself here. Andy Meister is. Anders. Why have I already called him Andy's? Anders Meister. I've always been saying Andy Meister. Oh, brilliant. So Andy Meister has called himself top 5, so we'll keep an eye on him. See if he can do the job on track. Safety cars are quite common here at Russia. As we've seen a few of the boys, we're going to have a formation lap. So so let's have a look to see who's on the tyre strategy. Now I did see there of Monster is starting the race on the medium compound tyre, which could leave him vulnerable into turn 1 here, as you see such a long straight into turn 1. And Red Bull will be looking to get the jump on him on those softer compound tyres. So, tyre choice. Everyone outside the top 10 can pick and choose what the tyre strategy that they want to do. So it looks like everyone in Q2 went on the softs, about Monster. So complete different strategy for him. Can he make it pay off though in the race? Everyone outside the top 10, I say, can choose their tyre of choice. So as you can see, you've got Brian, Josh, Prig. Oh mate, William Gaming is raiding. Thanks for the raid, bro. Welcome in, guys. We're going to go into the game now as we're on our formation lap. You've just joined us here at Russia, and we're on the formation lap of a 50% race. So welcome into all of William Gaming's friends, and thank you very much, William, for the raid. Much appreciated, buddy. Much appreciated indeed. Hello, William. Yeah, now then, buddy. Right, okay, so we got the compound tyres now. Everyone knows what they're starting on, so we're going to change over now 2 position changes to see who gets positions done. Let's hopefully all these boys get away nicely, and we have a great race on our hands. So if you're new to Formula 1, everyone's weaving around, getting the temperatures into the tyres and the brakes as they've been sitting on the grid for a while. Here we go. So he wants to back the pack up a little bit there, I think. He's a little bit far ahead. The Red Bull car is really slowing up the car. There's a bit of tacticals going on here for the Red Bull car to make the Williams driver of Monster be on that grid box for even longer. And yeah, some tactical things going on there from the Red Bull. Hi guys, if you're enjoying the content, please don't forget to hit that follow button. I really do appreciate all the support, guys. But we look at now and see the last few guys. The Alpha Chare boy is now last on the grid to get onto his pit box. So here we go, guys. Let's get geared up. I'll move the mic away as we go. Come on, let's go, let's go. So we have 5 lights here at Russia. And we're underway. And it looks like the Red Bull has got a brilliant start. So is the Mercedes. And they're side by side, the Mercedes and the Williams car is suffering with those medium compound tyres. And look at this, boys. We are going to have carnage into turn 1, are we? They come through now. A few guys off the track, but it looks like they're all getting away. And it's 2 abreast into these corners here. Look at all these guys flying through. And wow, look at these guys coming through here. This is amazing to keep this going without any incidents. Fantastic from these guys. Great start. All of these guys get away lovely. But Paskov, as predicted, did get the jump on the Williams car of Monster. Monster dropping down to P2, but he's on a different strategy. So the McLaren boy of Alfie is side by side with the Racing Point, and will take the inside turn here. Leaving him space, but the Racing Point has to filter in behind. And so far, guys, we do not have a safety car in this race after turn 1, which is brilliant. Brilliant to see. 26 of you guys watching the race. Thank you very much for joining in, and much appreciated. If you were a bit of a wobbly squabble there from the Mercedes guy, it's the McLaren going to take advantage there and take it on the inside. He does, but and they touch, and it's the McLaren round. McLaren's gone round, and the Racing Point has gone in to the him as well. I'm going to see them dive into the pits there. So Snipe, the Haas driver of Chris, getting a bit wobbly there and letting the Ferrari boy through. And we have a virtual safety car after that incident. So we're probably going to get a timing glitch. Chappie 1/10 behind him, and we're going to be underway soon as all these cars fly through here on the pit straight. The DRS is now enabled, and we're underway again. And it's Chappie is really on the back end of that Haas car. As you see, Josh and Brian swapping places there, and that's going to leave him invulnerable for the Ferrari. They're going to be 3 abreast into this corner. No, the Williams car does take the inside line and gets that into P9. Oh, very close there, which forced the Red Bull wide. And the Renault guy is going to take advantage of this and try. And the Ferrari's touch, and we have a Ferrari round here, and he's lost his end plate. He's gone into the back of his own teammate after the battling going on. There's a lot of stuff to try and keep up on here. So the Alfa Romeo boy of mine, 69er, is wanting to get past that Renault car, and he's right in behind him. We've got a hell of a trainer here through this section. Lap 3 of 27. Yeah, the lead keeps changing because it's a timing glitch. Every time there's like a virtual or something, it does go a bit dodgy. But Chappie gets ahead of Chris as Chris has had to pit. Has he had a bit of damage there in that lap? So the Alfa Romeo boy of mine 69 takes a look on the inside, but thinks better of it on that occasion and has to file through here. Snipes, however, gets the inside line on the Ferrari and puts that into P9. Is the Ferrari going to send him a late one back? No, he does not. So out in front, Monster just about sticking with Baskav. I say that, but he's really, really close here now. Oh, and they almost touch going through that part of the track. And it looks like Monster wants to get the job done again and take control of this race. He's on the medium compound tyre. Slight different strategy to the Red Bull car. And takes it to the outside, late on the brakes. And takes that position back from the Red Bull. So great overtake from the Williams car there to get that back into P1. Riding on board with Monster Tech, so fastest out with the 135. We're looking at the Renault car here on the back of the Red Bull of Brian. And the problem we got at the minute is we've got a hell of a DRS zone, so everyone's getting DRS. Oh, hang on. Pascal has got back in front of the Williams car, but they're going to go side by side for this turn. And Monster takes it around the outside and gets that position back again. Great battling from the guys out in front. But all the while these are battling now. Kerry is now starting to come on the back of this and is within the DRS zone. So Monster is going to be a sitting duck here, as now they're starting to bring them back. And everyone seems to be in the DRS zone here. Can Paskov get the move done? He's not. Both used a lot of ERS. Kerry's coming up on the back of it and got quite a lot left to use. But is the Williams going to be a sitting duck here? Filing through nice between Joshua picking number 3 second for track limits. And they all file through here, sector 3. What a beautiful view of the camera shot there. Looking how fast they're going through here. Look at this. Going around the last few corners right at 100 miles per hour. It's absolutely ridiculous how fast these guys go. Oh, and the Williams and the Mercedes nearly gives Nixon a little love tap there. He's going to make a move through here. Everyone's got the DRS. Pascal not close enough to make a move there, but the William Nixon does make a move on the front. They go wide, which is going to let. Oh, we've got a spin, and it's a Pelican that's spun in a racing point there, and he's going to have to wait for all these guys to file through to not get in the way of him. So what happened there? A bit of contact there, and the Mercedes boys are third and fourth at the minute, and Kerry looking very racy indeed. Lap 5 of 27 here at Russia for the aeroDynamix division, round 2, and this has been a fantastic opening 5 laps, and I hope you're enjoying it as much as I am. And Mercedes is looking ever so more close on that Red Bull round through here, but he can't overtake here. He's just going to have to file back in, maybe make a move on the pit straight where he will get DRS, as now Pascal is out of the DRS zone of a Monster, so that could leave him a sitting duck here, Kerry, as she's got hardly any DRS at all. So is Kerry going to make a move on the inside? He's going to have the DRS and we use a bit of that ERS. It's going to be. Is she close enough? No, she's not. She's not close enough on that occasion. So now these soft compound tyres will be starting to go off the cliff now. And as you can see, Monster on the medium compound tyre stretching the lead to 1.5 seconds now. Welcome in on the stream, guys. I've got 21 of you here today, and we're commentating on the Russian Grand Prix for the aeroDynamix Division 1 Round 2. So Monster puts it on pole today, and he's out in front at the minute on a different strategy to all these guys as well, starting the race on the medium compound tyre. It looks like Chris is starting to come up the grid now after his pit stop. He's gone on the whole compound tyre. He's going to try and get these to the end. And make his way up the grid. So a lot of penalties coming in at Russia now. It's quite a hard track to go without any penalties. So we'll see. We'll see if some of these boys can do it. But there's a battle going on here as the Renault car of TC Snipes almost touched with the Red Bull, and we've got 3 cars battling out here. They're so close. Ferrari getting an absolute brilliant launch out of that corner. But he's got to keep it together through here. All of them using quite a lot of VRS. Carey is not close enough again, but his teammate of Soul Swiper is in behind them as well. Now we're making this a bit of a 4-way battle for P2, P3, P4. So Andre goes up in a position as Joshua gets a wing change and goes onto the soft compound tyre, so he will make another stop in this race. Pascal doing a great defensive job so far, but he's not going to have the DRS, and Kerry looks ever more closer this round. Are we going to see a move here? I think we might do. She's getting so close. She takes it around the corner around there, lay on the brakes, but doesn't get the move done. Great defensive showing there from the Red Bull car as Soul Swiper gets a little bit wide there, and the AlphaTauri now right on the back of him. A Pelican picking up a 3-second for track limits. Snipes still right on the rear end of the other Red Bull of Brian, and just struggling to get by him here as we lap 8 of 27. Now then, can he get the move done here? He's got the DRS open. Oh, Nixon has made a move on the inside, sorry, of the ring, but gets the switcheroo, and now the Mercedes is going to take around the outside. Gets a fantastic exit there, but Snipes also gets a move done on the Red Bull car, taking around the outside of that chicane. Brilliant move from the Renault guy there. Just about managed to get both of them. Kerry looking to make a move on the Red Bull, still not close enough going through that section, but if she keeps it really tight here, she could send it through the DRS zone on sector 2. Oh, right, Kerry's a boy, sorry. Kerry's a boy, my bad. So is Kerry a man? He's going to send it here on the DRS. Really close he is. He takes it around the outside, and it looks like he's going to finally get that move done, does the Mercedes car. And he does, but the Red Bull is fighting back around the outside, but has to file back in. So great move there. And we've got Nixon swapping places with Snipes. What's going on there? Nixon has had a spin. So Nixon and the AlphaTauri has had a spin in this. What is he doing now? What's going on here? Not having a great time is Nixon. He was doing really well in this race. He's got no front wing left, so maybe there was a collision there, and that is a safety car brought out into this race. So Nixon dives into the pits, needs to get on and maybe a hard compound tyre and see what he can do. Hello Ian, welcome in, bro. Welcome in on the stream. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you. We have a safety car in this race, so everyone's going to be diving in on the pits now. Let's see what stops. It's going to work well for the medium guys. So Mr. Excel, is he going to pit? Because this could ruin his strategy now. Especially right at the time where the soft compound tyres will be pitting. So effectively they might get a free pit stop here. So I believe these guys will make that pit stop now as they're miles ahead of everyone else. So while we're under safety car, I'm just going to have a quick cigarette break and I will be right back. But keep an eye on the stops, make sure, see who goes into the pits. Yes, Monster. Yeah, I believe Monster's ruined his race because the safety cars come out right on the time for those soft boys to pit. And he has to pit, but he has no choice now but to send this as long as he can. But he's on 10 lap old mediums, and they're only going to go. They're only going to get even worse. So Brian has not pitted. Prig has not pitted. But what tyres is everyone on now? Let's have a little quick look. So Prig and Brian have a 9 lap old medium, so they haven't pitted yet. But Soul Swipers has gone on to the soft compound tyre. Josh, this is going to be interesting going towards the end of this race. I mean, look at Martin 69 and Josh gone on to Josh is not going to stop again. He's gone on the hard, so he's going to be safe to the end now. But everyone in front of him has to stop, I believe. So yeah, Josh is looking great because Soul Swipe is on the soft compound tyre, so he will have to stop. And Josh in the Williams, if he can keep it together, is looking brilliant actually in this race. Could this safety car have ruined the race for these guys who started on the medium compound tyre? So we're back. We're back, and look at that. The medium tyres for the strategy has opened. The pit lane is open for the medium compound tyre, guys. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. How can he do this? Can Monster stretch out these mediums now to put on the softs at the end? What he needs to do, he needs to try and pull away now. But the mediums are just going to be going off. But he's going to be fast at the end. just waiting for race control. I think we might be in this lap, guys. Everyone has seemed to have caught up to the safety car now. And we'll be ready to get underway very, very shortly. So let's have a look at the penalties just before we go. So Soul Swiper's on the 13 seconds, Josh on the 3, Brian on 3, Martin 69 on 3, 8 seconds for Nixon, 3, 4, a Pelican, 3 for Snipes, 6 for Joshua Nelson. Kerry the Hunt has retired. So what happened there to the Mercedes car? Was that the one who brought it? Was that collision with him and Nixon? Was that a collision between them two? Who knows? Okay, so hopefully we'll be underway shortly. 3 stops. 3 stops for Andy Meister. Come on, mate, you got to get yourself up into P5, mate. You called it for yourself. You're sitting there in 19th. What can you do now? What compound tyre are you on? You're on 3 lap old mediums, so you're probably going to have to stop again, maybe. I don't know. Hopefully you'll be able to stretch that out. Hacker Cam got disqualified. I'm guessing that's Kerry, right? No way. No way. Welcome in on the stream, by the way, Hacker. I haven't seen you on here before, so welcome in, boy. Welcome in. Yeah, you were on a great race as well, you were. You were charging down, you were getting in the podium positions, and yeah, it all went wrong. So, yeah, a bit unlucky there for you, mate. A bit unlucky. Bit unlucky indeed. So, now the safety car is coming in. The Williams car of Monster becomes the effective safety car and backs up the pack. When is he going to send it now? And he's gone. Oh, hang on a minute. What happened there? Oh my god! Oh my god! A Pelican is retired from the session. We had an Alfa Romeo guy who was absolutely flown out of that last corner. And yeah, Christ almighty, is that going to bring out another safety car? No, it doesn't. It's just yellow flags at the minute. But wow, we got an inside move there for the Renault guy. But Joshua seems to have got up into P3 now. But he's on the Mercedes car of Soul Swipers right on the back of him. Bloody Nora, we had Racing Point absolute flying there. We've got another Williams guy going really wide, and Soul Swiper may get that move on the inside here now. And he does indeed. Williams car going off again. Brian picking up a penalty there for track limits. Andre gets a disqualified for parking in an unsafe place. So that's 3 retirements now in this race. So all going on here as we're in lap 12 of 27. Scott M89, thank you very much for the follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. I've got 23 of you watching this stream right now. And yeah, I just want to thank everyone for coming in and staying tuned as well. So thank you very much for all that. And if you are liking the content, please don't forget to hit that follow button. I do racing, I do commentary, a bit of online lobbies, and yeah, if you add me up on PSN, we can join in on the stream on me as well. But look at this. The Flauta gets a move done on the Renault guy and puts that up into P13. But the Renault boy wants to fight it back, but not the right place to do that there. But he gets a nice launch through this corner, and he's still on the back of the McLaren. But it doesn't seem to be close enough there. So what else have we got here going on? A bit of a DRS train at the minute here at Russia, as we've had our first safety car of the race. So Prig still yet to stop in this race. So is Brian and Monster. So how far can Monster stretch those medium compound tyres? Yay! Yay! Go Ethan! Yeah, welcome in, Scott. Probably the first time you've joined me on a stream, haven't you, mate? Look at this. Small Spider takes it on the inside of the Red Bull. Brian has to settle now for third. Those medium compound tyres are starting to suffer now, and Soul Swipers puts it up there. But I believe Soul Swiper's got a lot of penalties to do, so maybe he'll have to stop again. We've got the yellow flags through Sector 3. What has happened? It's a McLaren. It's a McLaren guy doing donuts. Alfie must have had a bit of a spin and finds himself down in a 15th. Now Soul Swiper sets the fastest lap on those fresh softs with a 1:35.4. So crazy stuff. Nixon now starting to recover after a little spin and having to get a wing change. So he's got a new wing, he's got new mediums, and he's flying and getting himself up into the grid. And we see Martin 69er pinning up a 3-second penalty for track limits. But very close racing here at Russia. Lap 14 of 27 and we're here for the aeroDynamix Racing League Division 1 round 2. So Monster put it on pole for us today and is out in front, but he is yet to stop. The safety car could have affected his strategy indeed. He's got to stretch this out as far as he can now, put on the softs and see what he can do. So Josh just starting to lead, get a bit of a gap between him and the Ferrari guy, and now putting the Red Bull car of Brian under pressure. As we see Alfie picking up a 3-second for track limit as well. Very, very close, a little bit deep in there from the Williams guy, and he's going to have to file in there and not make a move and try and build up his ERS and make some moves soon. Look at this now, we've got a 4-way train here. Ferrari boy of Prig out in front. He's made a pit stop though. He's not yet made a pit stop, sorry. And he's also starting to stretch out those mediums as far as he can. So he's holding up these boys here. We're going to see a move. He could be a sitting duck down this straight. 969 has the DRS wide open. We're going to see a move, but we're seeing a move from the AlphaTauri of Nixon, and he takes it to the inside, but the Racing Point of PGR, sorry, gets in front of Nixon. Sorry, that we got that wrong there. I thought it was Nixon making a move. So Nixon in P8, but still trying to fight it with the Ferrari boy. Look at this battling going on here. So close racing. Fantastic respect for these guys. Keeping it so clean and such close racing to be had. It's given us a fantastic showing here today. Trying to keep an eye on what's coming up next. We've got Flauta now on the back of Womax. And he'll be looking to make a move here through the DRS zone. But Womax is out of the DRS zone of Paskov, so the McLaren boy will be looking to make a move here. He's very close. He's going to make a move. Which way is he going to go? Inside, outside. He takes it around the outside. Is he going to be late on the brakes? He does. Takes the inside line and makes that move done. Well done to Flauta, getting it up into P11. Andre has left the session. He got disqualified. So well done to the McLaren boy of Flauta, getting it up there. Murphy has redeemed Bean Boozled. Right, okay, so we'll go on to the chat. Where is Bean Boozled? Oh, it's over there. Bear with me, I've got to go and get it. Okay, Bean Boozled, let's go. It is lemon or rubbish. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, shit. Oh, it took my breath away. If you haven't noticed, that was rubbish, mate. That was rubbish flavour. Oh. I'm just recovering from the bloody hangover. You get me to do something like that? That is disgusting. Oh, thanks Murphy for redeeming that. Really appreciate that one, mate. Yeah, cheers, bro. Oh, right, let's get back onto this game. Oh my God, that was disgusting. Right, what have we got to show you now? Prig Look at this train here, look. Oh, shit. Oh, God almighty. Brian, Brian's coming to get rid of those medium compound tyre. He hasn't stopped yet. So this is his first stop. What is he going to go on? He's going to soft, so he believes he can take 10 laps on the soft compound tyre. Let's have a look. Oh, that's so beautiful. Oh, it's just got to have the nails done. Say hello, darling. Hey, spending my money on getting the nails done. Hey, what's she playing at? Right, okay. Right, where we at? So Brian has come out in 12th, which is interesting because Monster, Soul Swiper obviously is taking the lead of this race on those soft compound tyres, but he will have to pit again. Monster really stretching out these medium compound tyres, but will he pit now? Has this ruined his race here by that first safety car coming out? He's fighting for position here with Soul Swiper, and he doesn't get that move done. But where is he? He's looking faster on those mediums, to be fair. So he must be doing a fantastic job at saving those tyres. Is he going to dive in the pit this lap? No, he doesn't. He goes for another lap. So yet to pit in this race is Monster, our pole sitter, and Prig. He's going to be losing some more time in a minute. So I don't know what he's doing. He's going to be costing him time battling here. Whoa! Gets a really, really close indeed to a Soul Swiper there. So Prig looks like he's making his stop. And then everyone has made their stops. So we'll be putting the softs now. And looking down in 11th now. Where is Monster going to come out? This could have really ruined his race here. But Soul Swiper is starting to look on the inside of him again. And we've got a battle for the lead of this race. Are we going to see him come in the pits now? We're seeing Brian getting ahead of Prig as well. Is he going to pit now? Lap 18 of 27 here at Russia, and I'm so excited to see where Monster comes out of this race, because he's going to come back. He's going to come out in like 11 for 12. This safety car could have really ruined his race here. But Snipes looking to get a move done on the racing point. He looks to the inside. He does. He goes on the inside. He's going to have the... Yeah, and he does. He takes the racing line, and it's the Renault car of Snipes. Puts it into P6. And he's looking very good indeed. Can he get on the back of the Avatara driver of Nixon? As they all file through here. Lovely. Is Monster going to pit? Monster's going extremely long here. And he's going round again for another lap. But look at this. Soul Swiper is going to make a move on the inside. He looks up for it, but wasn't close enough there. A little bit of a lock up there from the Williams car in front, as those medium compound tyres will be burning now and really screaming at him. But he's really stretching these medium tyres to the absolute limits. We see the beautiful bright red brake ducts there as these brakes run at around about 1,000 degrees at their optimal temperatures. So what else have we got here now? Nixon looking racy on the back of the Alfa Romeo of Martin 69er. We've got a bit of a DRS train following these guys. Great racing, by the way. They're all close together, but the problem is they're all in the DRS zone. But I've got to give Flauter's really on the back of that. Andy Meister gets the move done there on Chappie Chow. So great move from him, and seems to be pulling away. He's on the half compound tyre, and we might have to see a few of these boys pitting again. But where's Monster coming? Is he going to pit this lap? He's going to have to pit this lap, surely, as the Mercedes gets a bit of a tank slapper there, going out with that turn. Ooh, and he really does get a tank slapper, but he goes round again, does the Williams car. So going on now to lap 20, and he still has to pit. But there we go, we've got a safety car. PGR is out of this race. Let's see where he's been this to. He's binned it here, look. He's binned it and lost his front wheel. We have a safety car, which has actually saved. It's saved Monster's race here. No, hang on. The safety car just came out. Just as he was going around the last corner. Oh, no. Everyone, and a lot of these boys have dived into the pits. Soul Swiper's dived in. All these guys have dived into the pits here. There's double stacking at the Alfa Romeo garage. We got Chris going in here. This is shaking it right up here at Russia. Can't wait to see what this brings us for the last stage of this race. But Monster now is going to have to pit now. He's going to get round and get pitted. Josh has not pitted. He's on the hard compound tyre. So Josh is going to take the lead of this race. This is shaking it right up here. Ugh. Jesus, that was really sickly. So we've got a safety car. I'm going to go and have another little fag break and we'll be back with you. What has gone on here? Monster's been disqualified. What's happened here? What the hell is going on in this race, man? We've got Monster disqualified in the race, man. What happened, dude? What's going on? Someone... Whoa, this is crazy stuff. So, Monster has been disqualified. Our championship leader is going to come away from Russia with 0 points. Josh Wines is not even there. He's not in his car. Wow. So, 5 retirements of this race so far. As we're at 21 of 27, closing stages now. Let's have a look at the tyres. So, everyone has pitted now, but Soul Swipe is looking good, but I think he's got a lot of penalties to serve. Brian on the soft compound tyre, he's in 4th at the minute. All these guys behind though on the fresh softs are going to be flying towards this end of the race. So when we finally get underway, keep an eye out. I think he overtook the safety car before going into the pits. Oh no, what a rookie error that was, Monster. And Joshua Einzel got kicked out. Do you want an invite, Josh? I don't know if I have you on PSN though, do I? Send me... what the hell's happened there? McLaren boy! What happened to McLaren there? Alfie had a bit of a spin there and it looked like he had a spin. Something went on. Josh Wines has left the session. God, what's going on? What's up with my camera? It's not on yet, buddy. I don't think I have. How do I invite you, Brooks? Invite friends, but I'm not friends with you. You're gonna have to give me your PSN. Put your PSN in chat and I'll quickly give you an invite, bro. Josh, oh, you've joined the session again. Perfect, you're in the session. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Just for you, Adam, because I know how much you love seeing my face. Hiya, I'm back. Yeah, Josh Wines, you're back in the session. I've just seen it pop up, so I'll add you on PSN after the race for future reference. So the safety car, everyone's called up to the safety car now. Crazy stuff for Monster getting disqualified for overtaking the safety car in the pit lane. Oh, it's such a shame for him. I don't think he'll be making that mistake again. Right, okay, we're going to lap 22 of 27. Let's have a look at the penalties here. Soul Swiper's 19 seconds. Prig, right? Prig can do well here. What tyres are? So Prig is on the soft compound tyres. So he's going to take this to the end. He's going to be ultra fast, but he's one of only 2 guys in the whole field with not a single penalty. Safety car is going to be in this lap. Race control has announced it. I don't know what to say to you, bro. If you click on your car and then take control, you might be able to do it there. I don't know. So go to your car. So if you go into spectate, go into your car. When you go in the session, you go into spectate, you go to your car, click it, go down to take control. You should be able to do it. If you're in the session, you should be able to do it. And we're underway again, and Josh Wines has got away. It looks like he's back in his car as he gets away. Lovely there, indeed. But the McLaren boy of Frauta gets here on the inside. Are we going to see? He's left the session again as Josh. I can't believe what's going on there. There's going to be carnage into turn 1 here, and they just about get through. And yeah, fantastic there, getting everyone getting through. But we've got to keep an eye on Prig here. Nixon picking up a 3 second, but look at this out in front. The McLaren and the Red Bull car of Brian fighting it out. And it looks like Snipes is going to take the lead, and there's a spin from Josh there, but I think he was AI at the time. Josh is out of this race. So yellow flags through sector 1 as he's just joined the race. He's now out of the race through no fault of his own. Bit of a sorry about that, mate. Sorry about that. That's so unfortunate, bro. So unfortunate. So all these penalties coming through now. Let's have a go look here at the penalties. We're keeping on the penalties now. 19 seconds for Soul Swiper. That's going to catapult him down the grid. Never mind up. Martin 69 on 9 second. Priggs here can find himself on the podium if he just sticks with these guys. But look at him, he's looking racy. Is he going to make a move on the inside of the Alfa Romeo guy? No, he doesn't. He backs out with that move, which then puts him under pressure from Pascal. So keeping an eye on this battle here. Oh no! Prig has spun! Prig has spun and has got wing damage here. Alfie gets in front of this absolute carnage going through here. Look at all these guys filing through. And the three abreast into this corner. Gee, God almighty, look at this going on. It's fantastic racing at this end of Grand Prix. And we have a virtual. Who's going to take the positions here? And there's... Wow. No, Prig now down in 11th, having a fantastic race. But having a bit of a spin there. Such a shame from Prig there, having a brilliant last sector. But we're underway again. Oh no, Snipes has got a drive through. Our race leader's got a drive through for speeding it under the safety virtual. Oh no, so that's pretty much ruined his race as well. And he's going to have to serve that within a couple of laps. So he'll be fuming in that car as Alfie picks up another 3 seconds. Soul Swiper's now on 22 seconds now. So it's not over for Prig, one of only 2 drivers here without any. Andy Meister almost one more penalty and he will get disqualified. Will Andy Meister. Oh God, I can still taste that bean thing. Oh Jesus, disgusting. So the Renault boy comes in to make his pit stop. So Brian here finds himself up in a P1. And Andy Meister, who wanted a 5 to get up to 5th place, is in 10th, but he got 28 seconds of penalties. But look at this. Yeah, he's now going down the order. Prig finds himself back up in a P7. But he's going to jump these guys. He's going to jump loads of these guys. Martin 69 and making a move on the McLaren, but gets forced off track. And now the McLaren boy takes him on the outside and reclaims the P3. So Solskjaer with 22 seconds here. Now Brian on 6. So can Slaughter get a win here? He's got to get on the back of the other boys to do that, though. I still think Prig is going to get on the podium. 2 laps to go in this Grand Prix here at Russia for the aeroDynamix Division 1 round 2, and it's Prig who could be benefited even more now. It's a bit of a shame that he has a spin, because he would have definitely maybe had a chance to win the race through the penalties. Martin 69 getting the move done on Slaughter. So Slaughter now on 8 seconds as Prig now gets himself into P7 on the fresh compound, soft compound tyre. He goes nicely through there. Nixon and Andy Meister fighting it out as well. And ooh, a little bit late on the brakes. Gonna have to realise. And look at that, Nixon. Andy Meister has got. So Brian's retired from the race. What's happened to Brian? Oh my God, he's lost his front right wheel. Can you see that just coming off the last turn? So now Brian is out of this race. What an end to this race, ladies and gentlemen. Lap 26. And now Prig is up into 6th place. And only 1 second behind. We could find Prig here. He could win this race. Prig could take the top podium place here. Keep an eye on this, guys. This could be absolute crazy end here. It's already been an amazing race here. But last stint of this race, we've had loads of retirements. Prig now almost on the back of Paskov. All he's got to do is keep it clean, and he will find himself on the podium here at Russia. Can Prig do it? Can he do it? Snipes picking up a 3-second here. Alfie with 11s, Slaughter with 8, Martin 69, and Slaughter with 22 seconds out in front. But he's going to find himself flying down the order. Oh my God. I'm so excited for the end of this race. I want to see who puts it where. Look at these guys flying now. The Red Bull car. Oh God, I got a bit lost there. Red Bull car, there he is, behind Prig now. Is Prig now starting to struggle on those softs, as I believe Paskov is on a fresher set there, as all of these guys now flying through the last sector. Now 1 lap to go here in the Russian Grand Prix. We've got to keep an eye on this, guys, because Prig, oh no, Prig has got a 3-second, no, we didn't want that. He could still find himself on the podium though. But it's all down to see what happens in the last lap of this race. Soul Swiper 2.2 seconds ahead of everyone in the field. He's on the medium compound tyre, and he will take the checkered flag by the looks of it. But he, with 22 seconds of penalties, he's going to find himself flying down the order. Chris as well, who is in 8th. He is only the guy on track, so congratulations to him so far with no penalties. Going 50% race round Russia with not a single penalty is hard to do. So this guy's had a fantastic race, and now look at him on the back of these guys here. Some very close racing. He knows he doesn't want to get involved in this though, as he will jump these off to the track when he crosses the line. Look at these boys fighting it out here. The Renault guy guessing on the inside. Red Bull trying to fight it off. But it's looks like the Mercedes boys coming through to the last corner of this track to take the checkered flag. But unfortunately for Soul Swiper, he'll take the checkered flag, but he's going another 5 second run for unserved penalty. And now we're going to see where does Prig put it. Does Prig jump into a podium spot? Yes, he does. Prig gets in there. No, he doesn't, because Chris jumps in. Chris from 8th place jumps in and gets a podium place. So Chris Amott, what a fantastic race. The only guy on track not to get a penalty. And that is crazy. And that's got to be driver of the day for Chris indeed. Let's have a look. So Martin 69er takes the win of this lead with 18 places. So he'll be absolutely ecstatic with that. Up 18 places, Martin 69er. So congratulations to him taking the first place there. He's going to be amazed with that. So well done to him. He could actually get driver of the day here as well. Yes, he does. Fantastic drive from Martin 69er. Did have penalties, but he takes the winner here at Russia. So there we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have our podium sitters. And what a race. What a race we've had here, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget, this league was the aeroDynamix Division 1, their top division. And it was round 2 today. Commissaries to Monster for getting disqualified under the safety car for overtaking it. He was on for a good race. It would have been interesting to see where he would have put it, but here we have it. Martin 69er takes the win in the Alpha, up 18 places, and driver of the day, Flauta P2. Chris Amott, what a fantastic drive. One of the only guys on track that did not get a penalty, and he sets the fastest lap as well with a 1:34.3. Perg settling for 4th, Alfie 5th, Soul Swipers 6th, Nixon in 7th, Paskov in 8th for Joshua Exelson in 9th, Snipes in 10th, round off that top 10, Chappie Cho in 11th, Womax in 12th, Andy Meister in 13th, couldn't get the P5 that he wanted today, but a good race all the same. 14th for Brian and Josh in 15th, and everyone else is DNF'd. There we have it. That's it. Round 2 complete. Now, have the top 3 guys joined my server so that I can give them a podium interview? Have they joined it? Are they going to remember to join it? We'll give them a few minutes to join so we can have an interview with them. I'm going to put it in chat to see if we can get a few of them in. Let's have a look. Are we gonna get a few guys in? I don't think we're gonna do that. I don't think we're gonna do that. Let's go onto our chat screen. Come on, guys. I put this in here so that they could just join in and get in on the channel so I can speak to the top 3 podium sitters. So bear with, we're going to try and get them in. I'm going to wait a few more minutes and see. I'm going to wait a few months and see if we can get them in. I can actually cry at the moment. What a shit, yeah, Joshua, yeah. That's so unlucky, bro. So unlucky. So unlucky. I can't believe we kicked you out. It's crazy, right? Wow, what do you think, guys? What a race. 20 of you guys still in on this channel. What do you think, guys? We're going to go and raid Big Shadow Gamer. It doesn't look like we're going to get the guys in. Show some support for this guy here. He's a great guy. And just streamers to support the streamers.
there is Patterson. Hello, my man. How are we doing? Thank you so much for coming in with the raid.